Gnarly looking pod right here. It's got a nice goldish kind of orange look to it. So this pepper was grown by Brock Bandy, given to me by Brock. Appreciate you, brother, again. So Brock and I have talked back and forth, in particular about this pepper, and he just said it's violently hot, and I believe him. And he's shown me some pictures he sent me of cutting these open, and there's just pools of oil in this pod. So I'm excited to try this. I wish I would have gotten to it a little bit sooner because it's starting to get a little bit soft. But it's still good. The spots are still holding up nice. I mean, it's got a lot of just gnarly indentations and pimples. Really a crazy looking pepper, for sure. And we don't know what it is, or Brock doesn't know what it is. He said the guy that he got the seeds from wasn't growing any orange varieties. And so we're just not sure. It looks a lot like that unknown chocolate I did of his a couple of days ago, which he's pretty certain is a chocolate reaper crossed with possibly a dragon's breath. He said this could be similar, but where the orange coloration's coming from, he's not sure. So I can smell just how super hot this is after washing it. So I know she's going to be warm. Let's go ahead and cut it open real quick. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, it smells warm. Look at the oils on that. Some of that's from a little bit of water residual from washing it, but yeah, it's saturated, man. Goodness, Brock. What in the hell did you got here, man? This thing is just wildly oily. Look at the placenta on that thing. Yeah, this thing's oily as shit, man. I don't want to touch it too much, man, because I don't know. But cheers. Mmm. Got a good flavor to it, though, Brock. Wow. It's a good pepper. For the birds. Ooh. See where this goes. The burn on this is jumping around a little bit. It's front of the mouth, roof of the mouth, a little in the throat, but not much. I chewed it mostly on this side, and I can feel it up in my gums, in my molars there. It's kind of fruity, a little sweet. Definitely hot. Couldn't even begin to tell you, brother, what the fuck that is. But it's good. I'll look back at some of my notes before coming out for the video today with me and Brock, the guy that sent this to me. And so he's been growing it, I think, for a couple years maybe. I don't know. Or he's gonna try to grow it for 8 seasons and try to keep it stable. I mean, but you know, it's like, who knows what it is. It's warm. Starting to hit the belly now a little bit. Whew. Now, I'll be honest with you. I let that pod sit just a tad bit too long because it was getting a little mushy. But I think part of that is, number one, it was just getting a little soft. Number two, because I rinsed it off literally just before coming out here and didn't dry it. I just watered it, and then there was a lot of oils in there. No doubt about it. So, and then I guess fourth, y'all know me, I chew the shit out of my pods. So it creates a lot of mushiness and saliva and all that. So, but even through all that, the taste on that pepper is fantastic. Really tasty pepper. And I guess for the purposes of the review and my posting of these video, or this video, I'm just going to call it accidental. Well, he was calling it, Brock that is, the guy that gave this to me and grew it, accidental orange. So I think that's what I'm going to call it. The accidental orange. Really cool shape, really cool pheno. It look gnarly. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of getting the stomach now. It is ramping up in the stomach drastically right now. It's starting to turn the stomach a little bit. Started off great, not much in the stomach at all. And now I've got a warm belly. Not quite cramping, but warm belly. It's a hot one. It's hotter than a ghost pepper, for sure. Yeah. It's definitely hotter than a ghost pepper, so I would say it's in that million range. Slightly over 1 million, probably. A nice big pepper burp right now would feel fantastic. Whew. There's a little one. So solid pod, got my nose running. Whew. What is that? But other than that, not too much. I'd say I like the flavor of that pod the most of everything that it offered. I've got a second one sitting right here next to me, staring at me. After yesterday's fucking debacle, I vowed to myself to take it easy today. What do you think? Let's do it? Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. You know, you only live once, guys. Number 2, accidental orange from Brock. I ate the bigger one first. Do I want to do it? It's gonna hurt. Give me till 15 in the video. I'll make my mind up. I'm gonna cut it though. Ooh, yeah, it's a mean one. Oh, it's a mean one. Just look at how juicy this thing is. I mean, some of that's the water on the outside, but it's really not that wet on the outside. I can't show you. Man, Brock, this is a good pepper, man. I wish I would have eaten these a little sooner. All right, let's try this first half. It's gonna hurt, no matter what. Man, that flavor right off the jump, though, is so good. Shout out to the Way Hot Sauce Company, man. Also, I love this hat, man. I love his logo. It's a mean one, though. I mean, it's... Wow. It's getting warm. Whoop. For the birds. Wow. That's a rush. That's a ride. Whew. The throat burn now is pretty intense. The gums, my teeth are like, I can feel it all the way up through my teeth. Wow. It's a good endorphin dump coming in now. Whew. It's a roof of the mouth throat burn right now. This is one I gotta breathe through. Breathing heavy. You know, 2 of those is mean. Wow. It still feels like it's rising. Ooh, a little breeze out here. It feels good. Now, that would be much harder to do if the flavor on those weren't that good. That's how hot those are. But the flacked, it's a good little endorphin dump coming in. I feel like I'm floating. What was I saying? Yeah, if I don't, my eyes are close to starting to water. They haven't yet. Yeah, if the flavor on that pepper wasn't as good and enjoyable as it was, that would have been much harder for me to eat both of those. The burn I'm feeling right now is very reminiscent of yesterday's. I feel though, I'm starting to get that same lip feeling where it's almost fucking numb. Now, I think yesterday's was just a tad bit heavier burn, but at the same time, those peppers yesterday weren't as enjoyable as far as flavor. So I was able to get through these two peppers faster and with less of a burn going on. Toward the end of that second one, it started creeping in, but the entire second pepper yesterday was a battle to eat and get through. These, I feel like I ate them pretty good. This burn really didn't intensify until after, about a minute after eating the second one. I think for all my fellow chili heads out there, all this will make a lot of sense. You know, so very equal. This is testing me and burning me hard, but it's not attacking the stomach as much and the flavor's better. So I think it seems like it wasn't as brutal. But yeah, the first one, I was chilling. It wasn't burning too bad. Second one though, that took from the first one, took it up to here. Like eating one of those, eating two of those. A drastic jump. So I guess I'd recommend eating two if you can, because it's gonna get your fucking burn way up. Wow, that was fun. Again, I'm stoked I was able to get both of those in. I was gonna do a different video today because yesterday's pods, I kept them down, but they were violent and it was a burn yesterday. And I had warm belly and medium cramping throughout a good portion of the night. And I haven't had that in a while. So, but again, I didn't eat after those pods either. Till about 1 in the morning. I needed some chips because I was getting warm belly again. Tonight, I got to go back to work tomorrow, so I will be eating something tonight for dinner, which I didn't yesterday, but I was gonna take it pretty chill today. But you know, a lot of days this is a way of life for me, so I enjoy this that much that we went a little heavier. Plus, I needed to get to those pods. They were getting just a tad soft. They still would have been good tomorrow, I think, but I would have had to get to them by tomorrow or Tuesday at the very latest, or they would have been just not real good. So, but they were really good today. So, anyways, I'm gonna cut. Brock, tremendous pod, whatever the fuck it is. Really stoked that you sent those to me. Hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. This is a lot of fun. So, anyways, Brock, thank you. Everybody, thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow.